And lastly, I'll create the feature definitions for the utilities. Starting with the first one, I'm going to be creating a fiber access point communications node. So here inside the utilities DGNlib, underneath communications nodes, I've just right-clicked and created a new feature definition. Set the description, the name seed, and then for the default height, I'm going to be setting that to 1, slope of surface equal to true, and then for the structure type, this is going to be an access point. But you can see you have a list available here, and then at the bottom you can do user defined. This structure type and network type for the most part is just an attribution. So you could type in your own here if you don't see what you need from the list. And then for the network type, I'll set that to fiber optic. Same thing here, I could set that to user defined. And then I also go through and set my point, connection, and solid symbologies. Okay, next I've created a gas node. So again, I've set my description and name seed and my node settings. I'm going to go in and change the structure type to a meter point, and then the network type is going to be high pressure. Next, I create the electrical feature definitions, and here I'm going to set the structure type either by choosing from the list or typing in user defined, and then also setting these symbologies. Now for each of these, I have done just a generic existing node where I've used user defined for the structure or network type and typed in my own, and I've done that for electrical, communications, and gas, and I'll continue doing that for the others. So next I'll do water. Right, so I've finished with the waters as well, where I've assigned the symbologies and done some user-defined entries. And then I created one for a water meter and a fire hydrant. Move up to wastewater next. Alright, now I've done the wastewater. Now there is something special about wastewater where we can assign a hydraulic prototype. We can do a combined network. So here we would actually go into later the prototypes here, create the prototypes we need for wastewater segments and nodes, and then we could assign those here. And then lastly, we'll do the conflict nodes. And these feature definitions are going to be used with the utility conflicts tool.